Hello. There, that's better. Hi, how is everybody? Happy Sunday. Sunday. Now the kids go back to school, right? Which is actually great if you have kids in school. But if you work, then it's like not that great because it means you have to go back to work, right? Okay, I want to talk about December. I'm not going to wait for anybody to get on, and the reason why is, number one, I can't see comments when I'm live in a group, and number two, I saw that when you update your Facebook app, you cannot fast forward in lives. So, I don't want to make this super duper long, and that's why I'm just going to jump right into it, and if you get on late, you can catch the replay. Okay, December. Okay, we've got all these bonuses and this awesome kudos, and it's an amazing month, right? Like, we've got that extra bit on parties going, so parties is where it's going to be at. And so many people pushing for pink, which is the heart of this company, okay? Pink is the best color. Pink is what gets people to blue, pink is what gets people to green, and pink is what essentially gets people to black. Because you need pinks to get someone to green, and then you need greens to hit black. You know, right? Like orange, purple, and black. So pink truly is like the core of this company. Pink I focus on more than any other color. Like green is amazing because that's when you start seeing some bigger monthly income. But pink truly is the focus for me when I'm trying to help people promote, okay? So here's the deal. I want to talk about December. If you've never been in sales, this video is for you. If you've been in sales, you probably know what to expect in December, right? So here's the deal. Sales should be extremely good as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing until about the 18th to the 20th, okay? Depending on the shipping, right? Because people are mostly focused. Don't get me wrong. Women still buy makeup. Like if they run out, you know, like if they need liquid foundation, they're going to buy it, right? But as far as people's mindset, it's on Christmas gifts, okay? It's not as much on, oh, I want to try a new eyeshadow palette. Not that nobody would say that, but I'm just saying America as a whole, and probably most countries that celebrate Christmas, have their mindset on Christmas gifts, okay? So, sales will be phenomenal if you are going live and posting in your parties and sending messages about the kudos and doing all of those things until about the 18th or 20th, okay? And by the way, this is the one of 2 months a year that men buy makeup, okay? This month for Christmas and February for Valentine's Day. And sometimes you have to remind them to not wait till the 22nd, okay? So if you have men in your life, message them. They are the best people ever because they have no clue about price limits or how much they should or shouldn't be spending because usually they have no clue what's going on in the bank account. So, talk to the guys in your life if you want to have really good sales and do all the things that we know we should be doing. Going live, messaging, posting in our parties, all of that stuff, right? But here's the deal. Sales will likely be bumping until the shipping date for Christmas is passed, okay? And then it's usually people are really into Christmas and they're out shopping and they're spending time with their families and they're busy, right? They're super, super busy, just like all of us. I mean, you're listening to this and you're going, oh yeah, I'm busy, you know, my mom and dad are coming, or, you know, whoever, your in-laws, they're coming over, right? And you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're getting ready for company that week of Christmas. And so they're not as focused on sales and they're not as focused on Christmas gifts because it won't be here in time. So if you, and I'm not saying this is the only way to do it, I just want you to realize in December there is a true sense of urgency when it comes to getting those numbers up in the first few weeks, okay? So I'm not saying that if you know, aren't where you want to be by the 20th that you won't hit your goal. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying you're going to have a lot easier time reaching your goal if you are like 80 to 90% on your circle wholesale for whatever you're going for, pink, blue, green, orange, purple, black, by the 20th. And I'm not saying that you can't make it if you're at 50% on the 20th, but it's going to be such a smoother journey to your promotion if you understand how December sales work, okay? Which is Christmas shopping. And the things that we have to be ordered, right? So unless you buy a bunch of on hand, of course, and you can sell that from your home. But if you can't afford to buy on hand, that's okay. So we are a stock-free company. I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, I need to buy on hand or I'm not going to hit my promotion. That is not what I'm saying, okay? I do think having on hand is handy this time of year, just for the people that waited for the last minute, just like some Epic mascaras or some pencils, little things like that, stocking stuffers, but it is not required. I don't want anybody going into debt buying makeup because we are stock free and we are not one of those companies that requires people to go into debt, okay? So, yes, if you can afford it, that's awesome. You could totally grab some things and sell them. I'm sure of that, but don't feel like you need to, okay? So that's really why I wanted to make this video. If you've worked in sales or you've worked retail, you know how it works, right? And then, so we're going to have this little bit of time where most of your orders are just going to be refills, you know, set customers that go, oh, I'm totally out of liquid foundation, and they don't really care about the shipping date, right? But they're busy. And then after Christmas, it usually picks back up again because people get money for Christmas a lot. Like they'll get, you know, cards with cash in it from grandma or mom or whoever. And that's when it picks back up. And it's the same way in stores because people will give gift cards or cash, and then people will go out and go shopping. We don't have unique gift cards, just FYI if you're new and you're wondering. We don't have those, but people still get cash for Christmas, right? So then they're like, oh, I can finally buy that liquid foundation I've been eyeing, or I saw this awesome kudos. I'm totally going to message Savannah now because I saw that and now I have this $100 bill and I can afford it, you know what I mean? So it's pretty much the same across the board in sales. Like, it really is, whether you work in store or online. The only difference is in store, they're open until Christmas Eve, right? And so people can go in and get those last minute gifts, where ours have to be shipped. So I want you to know you really have to have a sense of urgency with yourself and your self-motivation this month. Otherwise, it's going to be super challenging to promote. It really is. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, and I just wanted to make this video because if this is your first year with Younique and you've never, you know, experienced a December, or maybe you've never worked in sales, so it's just not something you really think about until you're in sales. So I wanted you guys to know, in case you're trying to promote, that you've really got to get those sales locked down before that shipping day closes, like before, you know, the deadline of it will be here by Christmas or it won't be here by Christmas, because then it's gonna be a little slower that week because people are so focused on gifts. And I'm not saying it's gonna be slower for everyone. Some people will still have an amazing sales week, they really will, but as a whole it tends to be the same pattern, okay? And then after Christmas, it picks back up because people don't have to worry about the date. They get that money for Christmas. They want to buy that new blusher or that eyeshadow palette they saw or whatever. So keep on doing your thing. Keep on posting. Keep on making your videos. Keep sending those messages and talking about the opportunity every day. This is a big recruiting time, okay? Big sales time the first half of the month, and then it really is a big recruiting time as well, because whenever that new year hits and we all have those New Year's resolutions and we have that refreshed mindset of a new year, a new me, I'm going to do all this stuff, and it really gives us that inspiration to believe in ourselves, okay? So that goes the same for the rest of the world, and this is really a big time. So make sure you are posting about attraction marketing and talking to people about the opportunity all the time, okay? But that's kind of what you can expect in December, pretty typically. So like I said, some people are going to have an amazing week of sales, even that week of Christmas, but some of you are going to notice a slow, and that's normal. And then after Christmas, you should notice it picks back up. Another thing is when you have family coming and you're traveling places, take your makeup with you and be like, oh my gosh, look at this eyeshadow palette, or look at this cream shadow. This is what's in our kudos this month. Like, I do this with my stepmom all the time. She's one of my best customers. And she's like the only family member that orders from me. But she's super sweet. And so, like, on Black Friday, we had that skincare bundle. And I was, oh, Dallas needs this. I sent her a message. I was like, I'm pretty sure you're going to want tomorrow's bundle, so I need to find out beforehand in case it sells out. Sent her a picture of it, and she was like, yep, get me 2 of them. She sent me $158. Boom, I shipped it straight to her door, okay? So she loves to play in my makeup. She loves to get into my trunk. I usually don't even have to bring it up. She does, which a lot of your family will do that too. Like, oh my gosh, I saw you're doing that new makeup thing. Did you bring any of it with you? And some people are going to be grumpy about it because they're just negative Nancy. So don't let those people bring you down. But you can make some sales, right? Like, you can sell them some of the best makeup in the world. They'll be happy to help out their family member. And it's a win-win for everybody. So, make sure you bring your must-haves if you're traveling. You can be like, look at this cream shadow. It comes in the kudos this month. Normally, a set of 3. Actually, this is a super good deal. A set of 3 normally costs $70. So, that's kind of what I thought the kudos was going to be. But it's $59. So, super good deal there. And maybe they need to try out the foundation and see what color they are, you know, whatever. So bring your stuff with you and let your friends play in it. Well, your family. I mean, I don't let random strangers play in my makeup, but when it's my stepmom, I'm like, just have at it. Like, my sister tries on like 15 lipsticks every time she comes over and never orders one. But that's okay because I love her and I get it for her for Christmas anyways. But you will have people that will buy and want to buy. So that's it. November was absolutely amazing. It was our team's personal biggest month ever. And we sold about 134,000 retail, which I don't know exactly what that is. No, 134,000 wholesale, which I think is like right around 180 to 200,000 in retail. So yeah, we like freaking knocked it out of the park. So many promotions. It was just insane. So many that came super, super close to promotions, and it was right there, but it's going to be their month this month, right? So it was just awesome, and I can't thank you guys enough for being the most amazing team ever. I love this company. I love what we stand for. I love our products. It's just amazing, and I just want everybody to have just as good of a month this month. So that's why I wanted to tell you guys this, so that you kind of know how to prep yourself of doing stuff right now, okay, right away. So hope that makes sense, and I will talk to you guys later.